What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Logisticalstyles coming at you with another video, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're doing a recap of my trip, my first trip to NAMM. That's right, this year, 2025, I decided to take that leap of faith and go out there and put myself out there. And I also got a little bit of encouragement because I was invited out there by B-Topper. You know from this channel that I've done a couple of video reviews of their products, and well, this year they invited me to come out and see some of the new products that they have and to be able to meet the team and do some interviews with some folks out there. Check the videos on this channel. You'll see that I just recently posted an interview with the owner of B-Topper, and he had some really interesting stuff to tell me about what they have planned for the future in this upcoming year. A lot of new equipment coming out, so hopefully I'll be doing some more reviews from there. And then other brands that I reconnected with, they said they wanted to send me some gear as well. So hopefully we'll have a lot of product reviews coming soon. In addition to meeting manufacturers and strengthening relationships, I was also able to go out and meet a lot of people that I watch here on YouTube often, but never have met in person. Some people I did get to talk to, some people I just saw were in the building, but I didn't really get to speak to them because it was just so crowded and so much going on. But I did get to see, who did I speak to? I spoke with Joe Bunn. He was there. I got to meet him. Mac Joseph, he was there. I saw him at his booth. He was demoing some gear. Who did I see? I saw Mojax there. I didn't get to speak with him. I also saw Cleveland Terry. Didn't speak to him because it was so crowded. But it was just so many different faces. Everybody that was walking by, it was like, I know this person, I've seen this person before. And maybe they were like a brand representative that does like all the tutorials for like the Pioneer people, the folks from Pioneer DJ. A lot of them that do their videos, or you see them on their channel, they were there. So it was good to see them. I saw Priyan Johnny. He was out there, you know, working the Pioneer booth, and it was so many people. And then also the DJs that were there doing demos. It was like the who's who of battle DJs, or the who's who of turntablism. They were out there. First DJ I saw off the bat was DJ Revolution putting down a set at the Techniques booth. Then I saw Qbert. He was putting down a set at the Reloop booth, I believe. Scratch Bastard, he put down something at the Pioneer booth along with Gaslamp Killer. I heard Jazzy Jeff was in the building. I didn't get to see him, but I also heard Stevie Wonder was there walking around. Missed him as well, but there was this was the type of trade show it was. It was like it brought out all the big names and all the people who are really into their craft. They were all there to network, see new products, get demonstrations, and really get their hands on with this equipment. And I gotta say, it was bigger than I expected. I didn't realize that this thing was going to be so huge. I didn't realize the convention center was that big. I didn't realize that many people showed up. I didn't realize we were right across the street from Disneyland. So there was already a big tourist element there as well, but it just was like a lot of people. There was so much traffic, so much sitting and waiting to get into parking lot. I mean, it was just a lot going on, but it felt good. I was happy to have done it. Definitely a great experience. I got to meet and talk to manufacturers that I had relationships with but hadn't talked to in a while. I saw the folks from X5 and we got to chop it up a little bit. They're going to send me some more product because they have new products coming out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I was able to see some new technology, which I was really impressed with. And that is from this company right here called Audio CU. And as you can see, their tagline is sending sound over the power lines, and that's literally what they are about. They have an invention or a device where you can plug your audio output from your mixer or your controller into a box. It's like a transmitter. You plug that into the wall and it sends audio out through the existing power lines in the house or building that you're in. So you don't have to run cable because the cable is already ran. It's already existing power lines. You don't have to use wireless and worry about if you're using the right channel or if you're using the right model or whatever is going to work. No, you're using already existing infrastructure to transmit audio throughout the building. Very dope product. I definitely want to do a review of this. I talked to one of the representatives from the company, and he said that he would get in touch with me to send me some samples to check out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope that does come true. Other products that were out there that I got to check out, the QSC column speaker. I got to go into their demo room and listen to that up close in person. Same thing with the EV columns. Speakers that they announced, the 70 and the 90. I got to see those in person and hear them as well. So it was really worth it for me to go out there because this whole weekend, leading up to this weekend with all these product announcements, there's been a lot of discord amongst DJs online, specifically like in the Facebook groups, because everybody now is suddenly a speaker expert and they want to tell you about physics and you can't change physics and this person's wrong, they don't know what they're talking about, and then suddenly all these people are sound engineers. But, very few of those people actually heard the product, actually saw the product in person. They were just going off of what they saw on paper. I was happy to be able to go there and hear it, and I can tell you, both of those speakers sound good. None, I didn't hear any bad sounding speakers, so it's all personal preference, and I really wish DJs would, take that into account and think about that before they go full 100% into, bashing other products just because it's not a brand they like. But anyway, that's not what I was talking about. I had a great time at NAMM, and I was able to see a lot of stuff and not be caught up in all that drama. So I'm happy that I got hands-on experience with this stuff. In addition to that, I got to see a lot of people that I only see on YouTube. I got to see people that maybe I don't see frequently enough. It was like a reunion and a networking party all at once. And there was so much going on. This place is so huge. It wasn't just DJ related. It wasn't just lighting. It was pianos, woodwind instruments, string instruments, percussion, all kinds of different instruments manufacturers under one roof. Software manufacturers, software developers, so many things. So many big name brands and small name brands had booths out there and had product to show and demo. And I noticed that there's a lot, there was different sections, especially in the DJ area. Like there was the best of China, and it was all the unfamiliar brands that have what we might call knockoff versions or alternative versions of certain products we're used to seeing, or even innovative ways of presenting different type of ideas, not just what the major name brands are doing. So I got to see a lot of these Chinese companies and their products, and got to see how a lot of times they make the product and they just slap a name brand on it. I saw some speakers that looked exactly just like the Mackeys or the QSCs, or even something that looked like a Harbinger speaker, but it was a whole nother brand. And you can tell that the OEM game is, serious. It's a lot. I only really thought about that when it came to like turntables. You would get like an OEM turntable and they all look the same, but you see the same thing with a lot of gear. And that was interesting and eye-opening, and I could see like there's some opportunities with that as well. So you may see me selling some gear here and there. You never know. It depends on how I build some of these relationships out. But anyway, it was a really dope experience. After the trade show floor closed for the day, we went out to an Ultra Lounge, Vibe Ultra Lounge, and there was a DJ battle going on, and it was packed. It was full wall to wall with DJs, turntablists, people who appreciate the art and who are really into it. And they all showed out and showed up. And we had DJs from, I counted at least 4 different countries in that battle. And they were all top notch. Everybody was on point. So it was really good to see that turntablism has, roots in, certain parts of the country, and people are really still interested. I got to see a lot of the homies from the different Tabletist Lounge organizations. I affiliate with the Atlanta Tabletist Lounge, but there's also like LA, San Diego, all these other cities, and they were out in full force and representing at that battle. So it was really great. It was an excellent networking opportunity. It was also a good opportunity to meet folks that you just don't have time to always see and meet and greet folks. But when you do get that opportunity to put a name with a face and, have a quick conversation, it helps build relationships. So I'm glad I went. We'll definitely be going back, and hopefully going back with some more friends. So I'm going to put together a quick reel of some of the footage I got. We can go over and check that out. And if you're liking what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and you'll get notified when I post more video content up, because there's definitely going to be a lot more coming. But now, without further ado, let's hop into this footage and see how the rest of the trip went. All right, peace.
Whatever I see, I attack. Yo. Whatever I see, I attack. Yo.
It was cool about it. There's records in here already. This is his records. Don't be surprised by the end of the week there might be no records in there. I don't know.
I got one eye, I always want to have that.
Now, we've got DJ Analyze. We've got DJ Quest. We've got DJ Fuse. We've got DJ Dyer.
That's the same effects that we have in our rain reformer and the rain form. We also have software effects, so you can choose between Toronto's effects or the internal bubble over here on the rain one or two. So even in the fader area.
See, in front of Andrew, we have a bunch of different sources you can pull from. We have Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud, Beatport, BeatSource. You can even use your own tracks. We understand that's very, very important to the end user.